Okay, Doc, we're off and running, so Squega away first for me. We'll try and get Zypher caught up here. There we go, that's better. So, nothing
right, yeah.
off the bat.
A little bit different routes here. Squega powering through a Batcave. Zypher just kind of taking the natural route, and they pretty much converged perfectly. Oh, Zypher immediately getting himself trapped with that Minotaur, though. Oh, and Squega, I think, sees that Bloodshot and is gonna be looking to use that Minotaur
Yep,
to
gonna
hopefully dig it out for him. Having a little bit of trouble getting the proper line on this, though.
Yep, and ends up taking a hit from a blue slime. And then doesn't get... Oh... So eventually getting
we'll
a line.
be able to get it now. But yeah, coming out down 1 heart from that blue slime hit. A pretty
It's okay.
respectable Bloodshot, but not great. Little extra tankiness, but I mean, using that heart to that blue slime kind of devalues that a little bit for Squega, at least in his current position.
Yeah, oh, that's
Finding
a very
Rick
nice
Keys,
find.
That's really nice. Zypher seeing it too, he's gonna go check that, so gonna be mostly the same build. Zypher not taking the Bloodshot though, so missing out on those little bit of extra tanky items that Squega's gonna be sporting.
Yeah, bit of a loss for Zypher not having that armor and the extra heart container. But let's see what's in this
Shriner
arena.
here, though. It's an arena. Ooh, and that is... Oh, Squega? Yeah, I think immediately realizing that that was probably not the right call. And yeah, now having to do this arena on 1 damage dagger, which is really bad.
Yeah.
You don't ever want to do arenas on 1 damage.
Never.
It is just a recipe for disaster.
I mean, he's doing okay through it, but
he's doing okay, but this is a huge time loss having to do this.
Yep, Zypher could really just put the foot down here and is going to be down onto the Zone 1 boss, which is Deep Blues, so Ring of Peace and a glass
settling
longsword.
for the Ring of Regen too, which is not... I don't think that's the right call.
No, I think Zypher did exactly what should have been done there and grabbed that ring, kept the Ring of Peace and grabbed the glass longsword.
Yeah, Zypher, I'm liking Zypher's decision making so far much more than Squega's. Squega having a really slow Zone 1 because of his the way he decided to handle the item decisions.
Yeah, definitely a misplay on Squega's part. Zypher, on the other hand, went red after the boss and got himself an Infernal Torch.
I can understand that. With the good ring and good weapon already, you might want the torch, just get a little extra mapping, or one of those utility items like a blast helm or something. Skipping a Shrine of Space though on Zypher's end.
Yeah, it doesn't want either a map or a Memer's Cap.
Yeah, I guess maybe wanting to just save that 1 bomb he's currently holding. Squega getting a really bad boss chest to getting a glass whip, but finding a titanium spear in his shop. So, got a respectable weapon, but it's no glass longsword, that's for sure.
Yeah, exactly. Zypher's just tearing through enemies now. Just no issue at all. Onto Core Riff.
Could use this Gigantism Scroll to rush Coral Rift without having to spend the bomb. Looks like he's just going to fight the tentacles out, though. That's just fine.
Yep, doesn't really have to do it, to be honest. Just has a nice lead. Just pretty comfortable right now. Squega just now hitting his 2-3 with I mean, I don't want to say a lesser build, because, that regen plus the chainmail is pretty nice. But the weapon's so much slower.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't have the speed. He has the survivability and the safety, but not the speed that Zypher has. Zypher is going to massively outpace him as long as he can maintain that glass longsword.
Exactly. That'll be the key thing. There's another
Finding
Gigantism Scroll.
Another Gigantism Scroll, though, but not serving much purpose with that base shovel, so...
Yeah, just gonna hang on to that shield scroll for now.
Nice use of the Infernal Torch. Finding a Torch of Foresight. Looks like he's making the swap.
Yep, gonna switch out. Maybe find a trap door. Oh, never mind that. Might have had eyes on it.
Elemental.
Yeah, might have had eyes on it just to maybe get off the floor a little bit quicker, but that elemental had other ideas.
Yep, and onto his Zone 3 boss. So he's got a pretty substantial couple floor lead on Squega. Another opportunity to get that Ring of Peace back with the Shrine of Peace showing up for Squega. I mean, he's at full health now, so it's an option for him. But I mean, he would be giving up one of his only 2 bombs, and he's not going to do it.
Absolutely not. Zypher not going to switch out the longsword for the spear. The spear is safer, technically, because you don't have the issue of warlocks being on the other side of an enemy. But sometimes that can work in your advantage.
Yeah, I think sticking with the longsword is the correct choice here. The spear, you know, glass throwables are already kind of
Yeah.
You know, you don't want to just break your weapon doing that. But at this point, there's not really anything you want to throw against. The only things you want to throw against are, you know, boss strats.
Yeah, gotta hand it to Squega though, has made up some really nice time. Theirs phasing doesn't have a torch, but that could help a huge amount if he just scoots down into the shop. There is a torch in the shop, so if he checks, he'll be in a decent situation. Needs to stay in the walls though.
Yeah, Squega does have that tankiness, so, you know, can't afford a few blunders while he tries to get that torch.
Yep, and a fireball as well!
And he gets a fireball too, so I'm not taking that that apple though, which is a little odd.
I think he wants to just keep the shield scroll, just as a bit of a panic move.
Well, but I mean, he's missing a heart. He can just buy the apple and immediately use it.
That's true.
But, yeah, I think maybe he knows he has to push a little bit, because Zypher does have a pretty strong lead. But, yeah, the thing is, though, that phasing, all he needs is 1 bomb for a fast Necromancer, and Zypher, only 2 bombs and no phasing. Oh, and Squega just keeps finding more bombs. He's up to 5, and he even just used 1.
Yep, just tanking hits
and
as well.
A really obnoxious wall layout for Zypher's end, but a Goblin Bomber showing up and bailing him out.
But there you go, these guys are neck and neck going into the final level here.
Yeah, and Squega gonna pull ahead because he's not having to, you know, deal with any fights here. Just head straight for the exit.
Clonked! That was a nasty one to take.
Yeah, down to hit the work. And he hits the pixie instead of just exiting. Oh,
you just gotta stand still or go down, man. Oh, so down goes Squega.
Now Zypher finding the blast helm in his CoNDOR. Gonna have has the shield scroll on backup for this Deadringer in case it goes out of control. And which I don't think he's going to let it. He's using lure strats here.
Yep, not gonna go for Fireball, doesn't even want to consider the risk, which is totally fair. Your opponent's just died. Oh man, that was heartbreaking. Down goes Squega to a pixie hit.
And yeah, the large bomb count for Zypher here, just gonna let him scoot right in there.
Yep.
Minimal spawns.
And there goes that shield scroll.
Yeah, Greater Shield gonna last probably the entire fight.
Yep, really, really solid luring from Zypher as well.
Oh, Necromancer bombing a little bit of the stage out there to free up some spawns, but it's too late for him. Down he goes, and this first race is Zypher's.
Yep, so Zypher gonna take the win here, up 1-0. Really, really solid performance. Ran that glass longsword all the way, pretty much. Alongside the piece.
I think the big differences we saw there, I think Squega just making some weak decisions in the early game. Having to spend a long time in that arena fighting it with a 1 damage dagger for regen, which is honestly, without the support of like blood magic or something, probably a weaker choice than the piece he was giving up. And yeah, Zypher taking the glass longsword, letting him clear up that arena and the rest of his game much faster than Squega's base dagger and then subsequent titanium spear.
Absolutely, and in tandem with, like, that glass longsword in tandem with the piece was just so strong. There really wasn't a point where you felt concerned for Zypher, to be honest. Like, everything was really manageable.
Yeah, I think Squega just yeah, taking a bit of a risk on that 4-3 though with that ogre. If you're bombing him out, you don't need to get right next to him, and getting right next to him gives him the opportunity to try and club you, even when you're inside a wall. And Squega kind of learned that the hard way.
Yeah, paid the price for that for sure. Needs to learn to kiss pixies as well. You don't hit pixies, you kiss them. Second race, yes, we're just about to go into, sorry, the second race of the final race of the night. Zypher just got done with a very solid performance, and Squega did well to catch up as much as he did, but did end up going down. But we're off and running here.
Off we go. Both racers taking opposite routes. Squega looks like he made the correct choice. Zypher, on the other hand, gonna miss out on those 3 bombs. And finding a bat cave. At this point, it might be worth considering resetting.
Yeah, that's a lot of time you're gonna be wasting, especially when you're already going the wrong way.
Yeah, and if he's screen watching, he might see soon that Squega finds those 3 bombs. But it looks like he's made it through, so it's gonna just finish this out. But Squega gonna have the bomb advantage. If Zypher wants in this blood shop, he's got to spend his only bomb, and he's going to do just that. And yes, Squega with the extra bombs feels comfortable killing the shopkeeper. Zypher skipping the chainmail, just taking the foresight. Oh, and there's a Shrine of No Return. Yeah, and Zypher's gonna take this Shrine of No Return, getting himself a glass rapier, bombing it for that strength charm. So gonna have a really powerful build. Squega has the option to do the same here.
We'll see if he does it.
Looks like he's kind of lurking around. Yep, there we go. So gonna do the same. Doing it somewhat inefficiently, though, and giving Zypher the lead. Sticking with the blood drum over the war drum.
It's an interesting
Not
call.
sure I really agree with that. With the glass rapier, you might occasionally want to be able to hold still a beat or get like just 1 extra damage point.
Yeah, that titanium
like
spear.
for Deadringer, for instance.
Yeah,
but...
absolutely. That titanium spear was an interesting thought as well. I mean, it would have been 3 damage and you would have had the blood drum. I don't know. I personally maybe have considered switching out.
I think this is a situation on Zypher's end where you just pop the shield spell.
Yeah, and just go.
Or, okay, yeah, Blast on works. Oh yeah, I didn't look at his bomb count. He has 10 bombs. Yeah, Squega, though, looks like I think I saw him just shield across those spike traps and take the trapdoor. And finding more trapdoors than Zypher, so he's taking the lead here.
Yeah, this is a 1-zone lead. Finds a spicy noodle. You don't want anything to do with that. Give it all the damage in the world. It's not an attractive prospect.
Zypher checking the food shop here. I mean, he's got the bombs to do so.
Yep, Squega with the shield glitch as well, so you didn't see it, but he did blood shield there towards the end of that floor.
Yeah, it seems, I believe that's a glitch associated with taking a trapdoor while shielded. I'm not certain about that, but I think that's something I've noticed.
Yeah, Blue Blimp, if you could fix that, that'd be fantastic. Okay, free scroll here. Gonna leave the blood drum behind. In place of that free scroll. Don't know how I feel about that. I can understand it with the glass as like a panic hit, but oh, Squega got himself into a nasty situation here. Really didn't need to. Would have been fine to just bop the bat and go.
Yeah, Zypher, making some, covering some ground here. Catching right back up to Squega by the looks of it. A little bit of a scary situation, handling it just fine. And yeah, Zypher, I think, is heading the right way on this floor. So, yep, right there. There's his Minotaur. A little bit of an unnecessary free scroll pop there for him.
I think maybe just got a little bit spooked.
If he wants to make it into there before things thaw.
Oh, there you go.
No, gonna have to slow down there a bit. And it is pretty much dead even. Both of them hitting 3-3 at almost the exact same time.
Yep, it's just going to be a case of who's going to be able to get through this floor quicker and get down.
Squega heading the right way first, I think, but Cypher... Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh, it's the wombo combo!
Cypher just pausing for a second, like, seriously? This is what you're throwing me?
Oh, that pause was perfect, just like... Are you shitting me? Oh man, so the phasing wombo combo for Cypher. Oh, gonna go lane 3 here. Could throw the dagger and then Blast Helm doesn't want to eat. Just not even in the realm of possibilities for Cypher. Just gonna go ahead and do the slow kill here.
And Squega missing it. I think that's probably the race here. I mean, Cypher's got
a torch as well. And it like it's
+1 damage through that strength charm and Blast Helm in case things ever somehow get out of hand.
Yeah, there's really just... There's nothing about Cypher's build you dislike right now.
Is that a potion? That's a potion.
Oh, there you go.
No, why not? Why not?
I like that it's surrounded by 2 spiders, as if it's somehow going to be an issue.
Yeah, just go ahead and poke down these enemies, and then you just kind of take a casual stroll.
Yeah,
right
no
through
problem.
The wall, and then the exit. Squega maintaining a pretty good pace despite not having the ridiculously broken build that Cypher's put together. Skipping the potion though, I think he knows he's got to push. I think he probably sees Cypher's build there and knows that he's in trouble and can't afford any, waste any time.
Yeah, there's no
just
stoppages
leaving all
on
these
this
enemies
train.
behind him and making a strong push.
It's very spooky though.
Here, though.
Oh, there goes that glass rapier, and there goes Squega!
And he tries the blood shield, and down he goes. So now Cypher can ease up on the gas. Not that he needs to. He's got an extremely safe build with really easy layouts. And this is going to be a really easy dead ringer.
Yeah.
Even if he gets a really trolly teleport where he like instantly charges him, he's got the potion.
Oh, takes a hit from Deadringer though, so down to 1.5 hearts. Does have the potion, so not the biggest issue in the world, but still a bit spooky. But yeah, Cypher basically with a free win here. Gonna have one of the easiest Necrodancer fights on the planet.
Yeah, Blast Helm and phasing. It doesn't get much simpler than that.
Squega must be kicking himself for not checking that shop. And this is going to be fast from Cypher. Are we going to see a sub 7 here? Oh, that could be the rip of the sub 7.
Yeah, no, that's the sub 7. Barely, but it's a sub 7.
We're on the 59. 59.80, so yes, sub 7. Woohoo! Very, very quick run from Cypher, who takes a 2-0 lead in this set and a 7-15 for us RTA. Squega pushed so hard, it was really, really impressive. But that 4-2 was the thing that got him, just wasn't able to push through.
And it's kind of unfortunate to see a race like that. They were so close together, and then just that one-shot difference just hands Cypher the ultimate build. And just having the easiest zone 4 of his life.
Exactly. Already had a shield spell, already had a torch, and the Blast Helm with plenty of bombs. And the game's like, oh, you want phasing kill? And Cypher saying in the Discord as well, I dropped my beat out of shock seeing the wombo combo. And apparently Squega did the same thing when he saw it on Cypher's side. So, wow,
Well, yeah, I mean, if he didn't catch like the moment when he picked up the build, it's probably like he looked away and he's like, he looked at him and it's like, oh, he's got the same build as me, and then he looks away and looks back and he sees phasing combo, and it's like, and yeah, that's really unfortunate that a race is decided just by one shop like that. Because, yeah, Squega was making a valiant push, but I don't think there was any way, even if it hadn't gone as disastrously as it did for him, I don't think there's any way he would have been able to push as hard as Zypher with that build.
No, he would never have been able to like, you'd have got to Dead Ringer, and then the gap would have just gotten so big, it'd be unbelievable. But you've got to commend Squega for his push there. But Zypher ultimately...
Yeah, considering the circumstances, Squega was making a really strong push. Needed to use his Blast Helm a little bit more, though, to keep himself alive. Absolutely. But that's, that's enough of that. Passes in the past. Let's look at this current race.
Exactly. So on to round 3.
Bloodshop in the 1-1 exit room here, or at least prospective Bloodshop. It could be Glass or Transmog. It is Blood. It's linked to a Batcave, though, making it a little hard to wheel in there. Pretty good Bloodshop. Squega gonna bomb for it. Zypher just buying the Titanium Broadsword and leaving.
I mean, I can understand that if you don't want to spend too much time, maybe you just want to scoot, but I think on 1-1, really, like, there's no disadvantage. Even if you die, so what? It's an immediate reset. Both racers pretty much neck and neck here, both finding very quick trapdoors, almost perfectly in sync.
Squega lost his Flawless, so no item for him. And it's a heal spell, so Zypher gonna have a little bit of extra safety to work with. Squega probably really missing it, like, really wants that heal spell with that blood drum he's got.
Those eyes, well, quote-unquote eyes on Squega's Clone with Darkness are so weird.
Finding a ward room on Zypher's side.
What are you doing, man?
What happened?
He just bopped the exploding mushroom twice. I think maybe not realizing the first time when he done, and then he hits it again, and that's game over. He's back to the start.
Oh yeah, I see. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing that area on Zypher's side right now. Zypher just doing it once. Gonna crack it up and finding a circlet of telepathy for him. So on to Conga. Only one bomb though, so I imagine Zypher very likely going to just mash out the Conga lines here.
Yeah, definitely the thing to do. There's no real point in wasting your bomb. I think generally it's not going to save you that much time. It can be a little less spooky, but Okay, Squega making up some good time though. He's down onto his core riff.
That ring of courage find for Zypher though.
That's big. Seemed to take a beat out of disbelief as well. But oh, that's a garbage 3-1 shop.
Yeah, nothing in there that he wants. So just gonna push for now.
Yeah, you do not want to be the karate guy.
Courage, not only being strong in general, but also bumping him up to that crucial 3 damage threshold. Gotta be careful though. Taking a hit from a slime. Heal spell gonna heal up most of that dent in his skull. But gotta be a little more cautious, especially with this huge lead he's got. He should be playing more carefully.
Absolutely. If you want to just slow play this a little bit, maybe see if you can pick up some kind of defensive item, like some kind of armor. You
Slip
really
and
don't...
slide a little bit with that courage. Gotta be careful.
Yeah, you don't need to push all that hard if you're Zypher.
Oh,
Takes another hit there.
Careful.
Yep, if I'm Zypher, I'm checking that barrel.
Checking the shop too.
Yep.
Definitely a good call. Finding some boots and some empty heart containers.
Yeah, I think you buy all of that. Doesn't buy the shovel. I mean, why not? You have money, and it's a better shovel. And then doesn't want to take a chance with this slip and slide. bombs out of the shop, so down to 0 bombs. Just
finding an apple, that's good for him.
Yours already.
Yep, a little bit of health up. Gonna check this red chest.
Oh, holy water too.
Very nice.
Takes but immediately taking a hit though, so...
No, you pick the holy water up and you go and heal on something, Cypher. Like
yeah, it should really be using that to heal. Although, I think maybe looking at Squega's side, Squega's almost caught up. So
yes, on 3-2 with a 4 damage push broom.
Yeah, Cypher, I think, getting a little too comfortable. Oh! Cypher!
Gets clappered! Let's have a look at this. Yep, just isn't paying attention to the Yetis and their beats, and down goes Cypher. So Squega with an excellent catch-up, and now with a very, very healthy lead. We'll need to see whether Cypher can channel some of whatever Squega did.
That was, it's on that decision to just leave the holy water behind. That was such a bad call, especially with the low health he was sporting. And Cypher immediately accidentally misplacing his bomb, very obviously on tilt. Yeah, he would have survived that clap easy, even just healing off of one enemy with that holy water.
Exactly. I mean, there were 2 enemies that Cypher killed around a corner with the push broom, either of which would have given him the heart. It was a really, really puzzling decision, but Squega with an excellent chance to take a point here. Gonna farm up a little bit as well. No, sorry, he just farming for heals more than anything else. Knows he doesn't have to do a fast strat. Yeah, push came to shovel. Nice. And a fireball spell as well. That's pretty nice. Doesn't look like he blood healed.
Yeah, lacking bombs on his part, but he's still got that blood drum, so you know, as long as he saves up enough health.
Oh, there you... Oh, that's such a tricky decision.
The switch to regen here.
He's not going to do it. He wants to keep the courage. I mean, I don't think it's that big of a deal. You don't need the courage to go fast, and you'll still have your 3 damage. Squega is bad at heal glitch.
It's a 4 damage broadsword as it is now, and that regen would pretty much guarantee that he's able to blood drum out the stage when it comes to the Necrodancer. So, yeah, I think in that case, especially considering that, you know, Cypher just took a nasty dive, I think regen is the call I would be making.
Yeah, absolutely. As Jack said, take it, take it, take it, take it, take it. But yeah, bit of a weird decision. I mean, he is doing fine on health for now. He hasn't taken any hits. He's using that heal spell every single chance he gets. Oh, there's mana. Isn't going to take that either, though. That I mean, I think you got to take one of either regen or mana. Like, take the mana and then you've got your fireball spell you can crack all the time, too. I'm very upset.
Yeah, it would also give him really fast heals. Like, he would be able to heal just constantly. Oh, finding a ham, though.
Of course, right just to basically say screw you guys in the commentary booth. Oh, this is a very, very spooky 4-3 though.
Opening too many walls here, opening a ton of walls, taking all sorts of unnecessary damage from just fighting the entire floor at the same time for no reason. Finding one bomb though, so gonna cut down a little bit on the amount of health he needs to fight Necrodancer efficiently.
There was a Pixie.
Courage getting himself into a bit of nasty situation there with that Blade Master, kind of forcing him into some damage.
Yep.
And now his health is pretty low.
Gonna go Japanese strat.
To blood drum Necrodancer out.
He's alright. He's okay. He's okay.
Yeah, he's fine. I'm not sure I would have gone for that strat, considering the build and the health and the massive lead he's got, but works out for him.
Yeah. So onto the Necrodancer fight. Does only have the one bomb, like you said. So gonna do some button puzzles, and then
you could probably do 2 button puzzles, then bomb out the loot and blood drum out the Necrodancer is what I would do in his situation.
Nearly gets trolled by that Wind Mage. That would have been pretty funny. But, manages to get away with it. Okay, no, just gonna blood drum the loot. Just
I guess that'll keep the spawns a little bit lower, blood drumming out both sides.
Yeah, okay, use your heal spell. Use your...
Yeah, he's got a heal spell up he kind of needs to pop. that Minotaur desperately trying to get a Dorian.
Ooh!
Whoa, that red dragon a little bit spooky. Oh, nice use of the...
Dueling fireballs right here. Oh, that was very well done. That was great. Fireballs across the dance floor.
I don't know if that was intentional to kill the Minotaur with the dragon fireball, but well, let's just say it was.
Yeah, let's just go with that's an excellent piece of play from Squega. But 1 hit left on the Necrodancer, and it looks like Squega's gonna get his point from this matchup. Dorian takes it home. So Squega gets a point on the board here. Ultimately comes out as the loser, but important to get that point, especially after the first 2 races. That second one must have hurt a lot as well, having to see that wombo combo. But GG's to Squega and Zypher. Really, really fun set of races. And those dueling fireballs at the end were a treat to watch. Oh man, so there you go. That's our Saturday showcase. Let's have a little recap of the scores. Spitty, I believe you won 3-0 over Angelica.